Is the FT903 as good as the Honey Badger? I don't know, but you know what? There's only one way to find out. Hey, how you doing? My name is Jay. If this is your first time here, hey, welcome to the channel. Now, consider clicking on that subscribe if you are looking for knife reviews that get right to the point. Right now, I got these are the specs up on the screen, and these are all measurements that I did personally take myself. But don't worry about memorizing them, because I'll also list them down in the description below, so you can just follow along throughout this review. All right, well, how's about a couple size comparisons, just so you can get a good idea of the true size of this knife that we're working with today. And we'll start out with, of course, the Spyderco's PM2 and Para 3. And then the rats, here's the 1 and the 2. And we'll finish up this section with a couple Benchmades with the mini grip and, of course, the full size. But look at, now that I'm looking at these two next to each other, really the FT903 is pretty much almost the same length as the large grip pillion. Now I gotta level with you guys, because I came like this close to not reviewing this knife because of that branding. And if you see it now down below, I have the Ganzo Firebird FB21. The branding is just, it's so similar. But I ultimately decided, obviously, to do the video because I can't assume that it was on purpose. That's not fair. It's too bad that they went that route, because I like this knife a lot. And I know nothing about like any of the other FreeTiger knives, but I decided to take a chance on this one because, well, you all remember the Honey Badger. Now, you might not know this. I was actually the one that first found the Honey Badger knives and reviewed them. But you know, hey, whatever. If I didn't find it, you know, somebody else would have. The other reason I decided to go ahead and roll the dice on this is really the design. I mean, I've never seen this design before. I mean, for example, take the CH3504. Okay, we've seen this design like rebranded by companies like Grow and Kubi. I love this blade shape. I really do. It's got like a wide profile, like drop point, which it kind of reminds me a little bit of the blade on the Benchmade Freak. And the closer that I go ahead and look at this, the more that I like it and appreciate some of the really nice attention to detail here. For example, if we look at like, okay, so if you look at like the satin portion, this might not show up as well because of my bright lights here, but if you look at the satin portion, you can see that there's like the grind lines from the machining process. Oh, there you go. Now you can see them. I mean, it's not as pronounced as like on a Benchmade knife, but hey, you know what? They tried. And now look at the plunge grind here, and then that edge termination point. Very, very well executed. And check out this sharpening job. It is absolutely even on both sides. I mean, I thought for sure I would at least be able to see, so where the edge ends, that point there, I thought for sure I would be able to feel that corner when the knife is closed. But no, not at all. Nice job. On the blade now, it does, if you see that, yep, you can see it does say, it says D2. Is it really D2? Man, I hope so, but I honestly don't know for sure. Whoa. And this is a very tall piece of cardboard. What I do know is that this 3.45 millimeter thick blade cuts extremely well. The G10 handle here on the 903, it kind of reminds me of the handle shape on the Giant Mouse Biblio over here, with this, like, it's got the same kind of deep index finger choil. You can kind of see, you can kind of choke up here, but you know what? I honestly, I don't know if I would do that, especially unless you see this little, see that little corner there? Unless you knock that down with like some sandpaper. Yeah, I probably would not choke up on this, because it would be pretty easy to go ahead and maybe slide forward and cut yourself. And man, I really wish that this did have like a true forward finger choil on it, because, and especially for like those of you with like larger hands, then that would give you like more than enough room on the handle to hold on to. The handle thickness measurement here, you know, it's a little deceiving because of this, like, you see this raised like strip that runs down the center, yep, on both sides, and it's almost the entire length of the scale. So without it, like if that was just flat here, it would be less than the 0.55 inches thick that I measured. The liner lock axis here is very good. I mean, as you can see, look at how much higher that lock side actually is. And you know what, as long as we're looking at the lock bar, I just want to go ahead and show you, you can see the lockup. We're looking at about, let's call that about 10-15%. And then, are you kidding me with that centering? Are you kidding me? That is dead on. The pocket clip here, it's not, I mean, it's not a true deep carry. You're looking at about like that much probably hanging on your pocket. So you know what, that's close enough for me. I mean, it is only, it's just the one position, tip up. So yeah, no lefty love this time. And I like that the clip, it's not huge. I mean, it takes up like less than 50% of the scale. After we go ahead and check out the weight, I'm going to show you the action, and then we're going to talk price. Now, if you look at the inside, yeah, there's no skeletonization going on inside, so that's definitely a missed opportunity. But it's not a huge deal. I mean, we're looking at about 4.1 ounces, which is going to be roughly what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 AA batteries, and that's going to be almost the same weight, a little bit heavier than the full-size Benchmade Freak. The action here in both directions is excellent. And to be honest, I had a feeling that the deployment, I had a feeling it would be good because of this flipper tab positioning. Now notice how it's above the pivot. Yeah, I cannot get this to fail. Did you hear me? I will say it again. I can't get it to fail. And believe me, I've been trying, and it won't happen. Which also means that the detent, yeah. Oh yeah. That is good and strong. And now closing this knife is equally as impressive. Watch. Yeah, that's good. Oh my. That's because the blade, well, it's riding on, it is a ball bearing pivot. This knife, I'm going to be honest here, it was dropping shut right out of the box. Nope, I have not adjusted a thing. The FT903, it is available in 2 other colors. There's green, and I'm not sure why purple is a choice, but hey, it is. So the Amazon links to this knife will be down in the description. Make sure you go ahead and use it because it actually does help out the channel slightly. But you'll be able to go to Amazon and pick up one of these for, you ready? $23. $23. I think it's like $22.95 actually. And I definitely recommend you do so. Hey, if you enjoyed this video and you got any value from it, do me a favor and let me know by leaving one of these. And don't forget to click on subscribe. Hey, thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next video. Hey, you guys, take care. See you later.